MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Padres. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 San Diego Padres.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Joe Panik goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants down in order. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter, Bumgarner. Affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pilar is right there, one down. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Parra is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So he comes up empty at his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris Shaw. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 26.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now that's popped up. Hosmer in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Digging in now for San Diego, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Reyes is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Renfroe leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ripped down the first base line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Dallas Keuchel. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And Posey will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned.
He tried to surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So stepping in, Will Myers. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. From the stretch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it. Parra. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In his Parra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Joe Panic. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Fernando Tatis has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bumgarner sets. Here he comes 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tatis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Tatis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Up next for the Padres, no left fielder,
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Shaw bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two and one. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball three. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball four. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And this one runs up high, ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Calling for it, Renfroe, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Shaw stands at first with one out. Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Up next for the Giants.
Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bumgarner into his motion. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, and that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So striding forward now, Dallas Keuchel. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Steven Duggar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
And it's fouled away. Crawford on at first, nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. 0-1 the count. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Now, batter, second baseman, Joe Cannon.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Sam Dyson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning.
Leading off for the Padres,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here.
Right
hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Pump was all over it and made a great call.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff feller, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Pilar. And it's gone as they add still another. Austin Hedges with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ian.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. That's popped up. Panic ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No error. Settling in now, Buster Posey, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-2 the counts of Posey.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now the 0-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The batter.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hang on.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Warren playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pilar is off of first with 2 away. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-1 for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Greg Garcia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Oh, that grounder got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. To panic covering. To belt for the twin killing.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
The 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres go down quietly, but they're in front. Yohannes Solarte is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Yohannes Solarte.
Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Phil Maton.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Tatis is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance. Joe Panic. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Brandon Belt would be next. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Giants leave 1. Trevor Gott is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 91.
Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Hops this one up. Belt is there. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Hunter Renfroe. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league leg up.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this one.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Popped up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it comes. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They lead. Now the Giants' number 4 bat.
For the Giants, the left fielder, number 26.
Craig Stammen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 34, Craig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Shaw, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Renfroe going back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dallas Keuchel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your